Good morning. Welcome back to your Monday. Does your home need a little bit of improvement here and there? Well, Lynn Morris with the Touch of Tradition Home and Garden Shop is here to help us with a makeover on our homes. Good morning to you, Lynn.
Good morning.
And this is so important right now because people aren't able necessarily to sell their homes.
That's true.
Like you were, say, 5 or 10 years ago. It's harder.
That's true.
So you want to hang on to your home, but update them still.
Right. A lot of people have great kitchens and they're nice spaces, but the interiors are outdated. So what you can do is use some products, and I brought a couple of things today to kind of show you what you can do, because you don't want to have a regular faucet when in 10 years you might need to upgrade again for something like aging in place or universal design. So I brought a couple things, which is what we do as designers from the American Society of Interior Design.
Okay, excellent. Where would you like to begin?
Well, we can start over here.
Okay.
These are interior and exterior door sets, and the really cool thing is the way they operate is if you have arthritis or even a young child that can't get in and out, you can use your elbow. And the turning is not full circle anymore, it's a 28-degree rotation, so it's way easier to get in. All kinds of great finishes, really modern, really classic, whatever you like, there is a style for you.
And how much would it cost to replace, say, a dozen door handles in your house?
You know, that depends on the finish that you use, because a lot of times a chrome finish will be a little less expensive than a polished brass or an oil rub bronze. So it really depends, and the brand does matter. So these are just examples of what you might use.
Okay, what's this?
Okay, the tile is actually 100% post-consumer recycled tile. Really glamorous. There's so many great tiles on the market today you can use. This just happens to be one small example. So it's a great idea when you're doing a bath or a kitchen to put something sustainable in your house as well.
You got to think in the future.
You do. We know we don't really want people as designers to have things go in the landfill when you're working with your home, and when you're trying to upgrade things, we want to find things that are going to last for quite a long time.
Okay.
Sustainability is part of it, and that goes to this.
What about this finish?
What this is a veneer, which is a very thin layer of the bark of a tree, or the wood of the tree, layered in like about a credit card thickness, put onto a sustainable product. So you're not using a full sheet of wood, a tiny little credit card thickness, and you're putting it on the substrate that has no urea formaldehyde, which is healthy for your house as well. Beautiful, exotic. You can do so many different things with it.
It's a win-win. Now,
it is.
I'm working on a remodel in my kitchen, so I know the importance of updating the fixtures. I mean, it makes such a difference.
Yes, it does. It does.
So what do you say you should look for if you're doing that sort of an upgrade?
I think it's a great idea to do things with universal design in mind. So if you're standing there with your hands all really busy, you can use your elbow if you need to turn a faucet.
Like if you have a broken hand?
Lever. Oh, yeah. I had a client a couple years ago that actually broke his leg after we did his bath remodel.
Oh, wow.
And he put grab bars in, and we had lever faucets. He called me and said, "Thank you so much, it's great."
Okay.
This is another reason,
So
lever
this is an
faucets.
example.
Easy with the crutch to go ahead and use it. If your hands are arthritic, you can use it very simply.
Okay.
What a great way. And it's a great look too. It's modern, it's updated, and there's so many styles you can do for traditional versus modern versus even arts and crafts. So very much what we have in San Diego.
Okay. Now I understand you brought a few pictures for us that you want to take a look at. What are these all about?
What we have is a couple of photographs on the homes that we have. That one is actually a modern bath with all sustainable materials. So porcelain tile, we're looking at the same kind of veneer that's on this wood that we showed. So it's all on healthy, sustainable materials, LED lighting, and we've also raised the counters so somebody who needs to not lean over as they get older can actually do that.
Oh, it's a great idea. Okay.
Kitchen,
oh, wow,
same
that's
thing.
a gorgeous kitchen.
Sustainable. That backsplash is iridescent. It's gorgeous. It's completely recycled glass from post-consumer recycling, about 89%. The cabinets are no VOC stains, water-based stains, harvested materials, and the countertop is a no-seal Caesar stone.
So for the cabinets, if you have nice cabinets in your home existing, do you recommend staining them, painting them? It's expensive to rip them out and start all over.
It is, and it's kind of interesting because paint grade finishes and white especially tends to be really popular.
Yeah.
It depends on the color of your cabinets, because let's say you have a really dark cabinet, you can't go lighter. So it's probably better to consider painting those. And white is about the leader in paint colors because it's classic and really, really easy to take care of.
Okay, one more picture we want to take a look at, and let's put that one up on the screen.
Okay, and this is another reason why you use designers to help you with your house. This room is really unusable the way it was before, and now we've got a living room, dining room, entertaining space in one tiny little room on a budget, so that it gives you a really good idea of how to use a space better. Hence, using a designer to work with some of your projects in your house.
Yes, we need your help for sure. Tell us about your Spruce Up event.
ASID, which is the American Society for Interior Designers, has a spring spruce up event, which is starts March 1st and goes all the way through May, where you can sign on to www.asadsandiego.com and have a designer come out to your house for either 1 hour or 2 hours and have it for $85 an hour. Great discounted rate. Designers volunteer. It raises money for the chapter, and we use that money to do veterans initiatives and community projects, which is really good. Come on down to ASAD and sign up.
And there's more in this month's, is it the April edition? March or April? March edition, it's not even April yet. March edition of San Diego Home Garden Lifestyle magazine, and there's a subscription info on the board. Lynn, thank you so much for stopping by.
You're welcome.
Great to meet you, appreciate it.